And welcome back to Central Valley Talk. I'm Mike Briggs, your host, and we come here to tell you what's good about Fresno, celebrate what's good about Fresno. So many things cool going on all over Fresno, all over the whole valley. We stumbled, we have interns who go out to Instagram and different places and help us find interesting guests to come on the show. Our next guest is probably the most interesting person we've seen out there in a long time because he makes stuff happen in Fresno. Our guest is Armando. Whoops, missed my click. There you go, Armando Aragon.
How you doing, Mike? Nice to meet you.
And you have a business or organization called, is it Vintage Faire or is it called something else?
Well, our Instagram page is called Nees Relics 559. What we are is we're a group of vendors that typically focus on the vintage industry, such as stuff from our childhood. Like I'm 44. You're probably, 40 years old?
About 40.
Yeah, he's about 40.
Or 60, but yeah.
Well, but things from our childhood, myself, I grew up, in the time of cartoons with Transformers and the Ninja Turtles and, clothing ranging from the Guesswear and, the Pendleton lines and Dickies and Ben Davis and stuff like that. What we focus on as us vendors here locally, we focus on those particular items that tend to live a life further than the product that's being sold these days. Mm-hmm. For example, you go to the store right now, your Walmarts and your other stores, you buy a shirt that's typically made in China, or wherever they're being made. The quality of that item compared to what we're looking at, like a item like this from the 90s, it outlives that.
Yeah, you still have it.
You
still have it.
Exactly.
I can't tell you, go in a store, a vintage store, and you see a toy from your childhood. It's immaculate, and it just really brings back some memories.
Yes, the nostalgia is there completely, and the work that goes into making sure that these items are in tip-top shape to go out to the end user or the buyer. It really, you tend to really grow attached to these things. I mean, at times I don't even want to part ways with a lot of the stuff, and we end up keeping a lot of stuff.
Keep a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing with us selling stuff. We love it so much we hang on to it for so long.
Don't buy it. I want to keep it. Well, actually, you have one of these vintage fairs coming up.
Yes, on next weekend, next Saturday at the Park Place Plaza at the corner of Palm and Nees. We're going to be hosting. Yeah, we're going to be hosting a thing called the Vintage Fair at Park Place. It's one of our first events there.
That's cool. That's the coolest little thing.
It is.
I don't want to call it a strip mall. It's just a little restaurants, little things.
There's a lot of awesome little locally owned restaurants that are there. Hummus Republic's another one. They have a place downtown. Popolo's Pizza, Michael Blunt Salon, Beyond the Wine. There's a lot of great facilities that are there, and they're thriving. That we're really enjoying to be a part of, and happy that they're allowing us to be there in the plaza with them. The GB3 is there as well. So if you're in your going into your New Year's resolution to get that bought in there, I'm trying to work on my man bod right now.
Well, I love that corner anyway. So I'll go up there. And there's something else going on, so that's cool.
Yes,
we're
going
to vintage fair, and you got those cool shops and restaurants. So
so what we're doing is we're going to have a pop-up event there. There's going to be the vintage clothing area that we're going to focus on, and then there's going to be also a lot of arts and crafts and boutique vendors there as well that typically focus on their handmade crafts that they specialize in. And then what we're going to have there as well is going to be a scavenger hunt. That we're going to do is the theme of the event is called Park Place Vintage Fair at Park Place, and the theme of it is going to be the Monopoly based theme.
Before we go too far, first of all, here's the poster for the Vintage Fair, and by the way, I'll say your Instagram address in a minute when we put it back on the screen, but people can go to your Instagram, follow you, whatever. I'm not that good at Instagram, but this flyer is there, and it kind of caught my. That's a Monopoly guy there. So this is vintage clothing, art, crafts, all this stuff. Now here is the Monopoly board. Tell us what's going on with this.
Yeah, what this is going to be our Monopoly board for our scavenger hunt. We're gonna generate this to have a QR code where whoever wants to participate, everybody's welcome. And what it is you'll come to our booth there at Nees Relics. They're at the Vintage Fair at Park Place here next Saturday, the 28th, and you'll use QR code to scan it for your mobile device if you want to do it that way, or if you don't have don't want to use your mobile device to do a QR code on it, we'll have hard copies of it that you can take around. The scavenger hunt, what it's going to be is you're going to go throughout the property and try to follow the clues on that scavenger hunt game board, and it'll say, hey, look for, and I'm just guessing, I'm not sure, the better half of my page, my wife Amy is organizing in the event. She's a school teacher right now, so she's busy. What it is the clues are going to be like, hey, look, find a place that serves items that are round and that have Italian-based theme. Well, there's a place like Popolo's Pizza.
So kind of support all those shops. Too,
exactly.
They're giving up their parking spaces for the event. Now, one reason we started Central Valley Talk was because people always said, oh, there's nothing to do in Fresno. This is the coolest event.
Yes, it is. It's locally operated, locally run, everything local about it.
Not just a vintage thing, but a scavenger hunt, too.
Exactly. Yeah. And the awesome thing on the scavenger hunt is, like, back to it, it's a Monopoly-based game, and we're going to be using the game pieces that are in there, like the dog, the hat, the iron, everything like that, and those are going to be hidden throughout the property. So you'll have to go out and find those. And then we got giveaway prizes and to be entered into a raffle to win the giveaway prizes that are provided by some of the locally owned establishments there, as well as this local vendors. They're going to put together gift baskets for them.
Yeah, that's cool. So you can win that stuff.
You can.
That's nice.
Everybody's welcome.
Nothing to do in Fresno. Everybody go home. No, here's the coolest event. Is the sun going to be shining?
It is. We got a looking like a 6% chance of humidity / moisture, but it's looking good. I mean, if it's looking like this right now, I mean, I'm really happy with that, most definitely.
Yeah, it's sunshiny. Today's in Fresno. It's Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Wednesday.
All day.
People may be watching this Thursday, Friday because it reruns a lot. We're going to run this a ton. We want a lot of people out there. And it's so sunshiny and nice out there. I hope it's that way this weekend. It's Saturday, right?
Saturday, yes.
Saturday, January 28th. That's not this weekend. We got 2 weeks.
This weekend we're actually going to be doing another event at the campus point at Fresno State there. It's at the Maya Theater. It's an event that's being run there that we also do a pop-up there. Same group of vendors typically are going to go and provide to the public there, as well as what's great about that, the students get to utilize that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the students sometimes
inside the theater?
It's going to be outside in the courtyard there. And the good thing on that one, a lot of the students there, they sometimes are landlocked. They sometimes don't have transportation, so they get to utilize that, and it's a fun event. I mean, it's great because I get to tease. Sometimes I see all the baseball players come out, and I tease them sometimes, because we love our Bulldogs.
Yeah. So a vintage fair, and not just vintage stuff, but there'll be arts and crafts going on. That's Saturday, January 28th, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Park Place Shopping Center.
Yep.
And it's right there at Palm and Nees. So it's very easy to find.
Palm and Nees, GB3 parking lot. There's a there's a lot of new facilities that have been going in there. It's really a really hopping spot. I mean, it's a great location. I mean, not too far from River Park. I mean, if you're in that area, please come by.
Yeah, I'm going. It's going to be fun. There is something to do in Fresno. There's always something to do in Fresno, and this is a cool thing too. So, Armando, Aragon, I wanted to say this. I wanted to get it on the screen. It's right. I can't read it, but our viewers can see it. Tell us your Instagram address.
Instagram is NES, like Nintendo Entertainment System, or we like to call it Never Ending Story. Relics, RELICS 559.
559.
Yeah.
And you have relics and you sell relics.
That's right.
And it'll be fun. We'll be back with more interesting things to do in and around Fresno right after this.